apart, don't stand too close, you gon' fuck around and drown. Off this way, doing all these shows. I've been on the road, I don't care where I go, as long as I get.
Guys, we have a incredible 2023 Ram 3500 limited mega cab dually behind me. And of course, you guessed it, we're doing an overview video because it is our newest giveaway. LGND 40, which is a milestone. Every 5-10 giveaways I would consider a milestone. And we had to do something really, really big. So we don't do too many dualies. I mean, the last giveaway was a beautiful $150,000 plus dually, but we're doing it again with LGND 40, which is a 2023, as I mentioned, Ram 3500 limited mega cab dually Cummins. And obviously it's not stock. So we're gonna go over the few but effective and very powerful modifications that we have done to this beautiful truck behind me, and then get a little bit into how to get entered and how it works. So of course, this isn't a factory color. This is a wrap. It is Avery Dennison Matte Frosty Blue, which is basically an ice blue. So the entire truck obviously is wrapped in that blue. Everything came off of the truck that needed to come off, like the bumpers, all of our front grille pieces, our headlights, our mirrors, our handles. Everything came off to ensure that we have a seamless wrap, and everything is tucked behind the corners, and the parts that go on sandwich the wrap so that you have a wrap that lasts for years to come. So entire truck done in that blue, but then as you can see, we have parts that look like they would be painted. You might even think the whole entire truck's painted. Why? Because there are parts on this truck that are blue that, since I told you the truck's wrapped blue, you might think, how did they wrap those parts? Because normally a really good wrapper can't wrap something as intricate as mirrors and make it look good without having a million different cuts and seams, because there's way too many intricate angles. So we did match the paint to the wrap, which we have done a lot in the past, and it's very difficult to do with metallic colors. Matte colors aren't hard, but when you have a metallic matte, it makes it very difficult, especially because this color kind of has a color shift to it. So in different lights, it'll look lighter. In a darker light, it'll look much darker. We matched the paint almost perfectly. You never match paint 100%, but we have like a 95% match here that looks very good in person and on camera. And we have our mirrors done in it. We have our headlights, our lettering on our hood badges, our cab lights and roof antennas, our handles, our bed lights. Basically everything that you can't wrap and have it look good wrapped and have it last long wrapped has been painted. If we wanted it to be blue, it has been painted blue. And of course we have a mix of gloss black paint as well, because this is textured plastic originally, now it's gloss black. You wouldn't be able to do that in gloss black wrap if you wanted to, unless you painted it first and got it smooth, because you cannot wrap over textured plastic, which I've gone over many, many times in the past, but we're gonna go over a little bit about that now as well. So let's start off, front end to back end. Grill, entire grill surround the pieces above the headlights as well, obviously wrapped, that is not paint. We have just the surface of our center cross member of our grill wrapped. Our letters are wrapped, not painted. Our grill bars wrapped. We did not paint our grill bars top to bottom. Well, there's two different grill bars, right? You have the ones that have the holes, the cutouts, slots, and then you have the ones that are just smooth bars. So these were not touched, factory black from Ram. Then we have our front air dam plastic painted in gloss black. Our valance is not wrapped, that is actually paint matched to the blue. Now again, if we have a color that cannot be matched to wrap, a paint color, or a wrap that we can't match paint to, what we'll do, because I love color match valances, the wrapped colors that we know we can't match paint to, like I said, I love doing valances color matched to whatever body color the truck is, because I think it makes the front end look much beefier. So what we'll do is we'll paint the valance, because most of our trucks are gloss black from factory, like this truck was. We'll paint the valance we'll paint the valance gloss black so that it's a completely smooth finish, and then if the wrap were to ever come off, you have a gloss black valance that matches the rest of the truck. But more so, we paint the gloss black specifically to then wrap over so that we do get that color match from the bumper to the valance and have that really beefy front end. Our fog light bezels, painted, not wrapped. Headlight interiors, all painted, gloss black accents. Hood badges, painted gloss black with the letters done in painted blue. Windshield tinted, sides tinted. Windshield is 35%, sides are 5%. Our antennas on the roof got painted because those, I mean, again, if you wanted to wrap those, They come textured plastic from factory. We would have to paint them gloss black and then wrap them. Since we matched paint to the wrap, we didn't need to do gloss black and then wrap. We just painted those in the blue. Same thing with the cab lights. Those are aftermarket white LED Recon cab lights, painted in blue everywhere except for where the light shines through. Our mirrors, we have our LED mirror lights, which are opened up. The factory lens is taken off and the insides are painted in blue. Our caps are all black, gloss black, and then of course the arms are blue. Handles, painted blue. Again, another thing that if you do wrap won't last long and will look like crap. So we painted them blue. The window pillars, specifically gloss black. This is wrapped over the blue wrap. Why? Because you have a nice uniform window that looks super good from far away and up close. We have Recon LED bed lights painted everywhere except for where the light shines through. Tail lights, we have completely bordered with paint and then tinted everywhere that light shines through. And then of course we have the matte clear coat to make everything matte, even where the light shines through, it is matte, not gloss. Third brake light, same thing. Why are the cargo lights on? That is interesting. Third brake light, bordered in painted blue. There we go. Tailgate handle, wrapped blue. Badge, painted blue. Other than that,
painted black.
What?
You said painted blue.
Where?
The badge.
Badge, painted black. Other than that, we have touched base on all the wrap and paint. Moving on to suspension. We have factory coils in the front, powder coated blue. Factory sway bar, powder coated blue with sway bar drops, powder coated blue. LGND coil spacers, 3-inch, powder coated blue with a black back plate and then the top plate blue. Fox 2.5 adjustable resi shocks. And you can't see it, I'm not gonna get under the truck, but we have an adjustable track bar that is powder coated blue. Factory radius arms that are powder coated blue. And then we have radius arm drop brackets powder coated in blue. Very, very simple suspension modifications. It's basically leveled in the front. And in the rear, we have a 2-inch lift kit. That is a leaf pack replacement. So it's 2 inches higher in the back than it is from factory. And the front is 3 inches higher than factory. So right now it sits about an inch higher in the back, specifically for when you need a tow, because this truck, let's be real, whoever wins it, most likely, will hook up a really big gooseneck to it at some point in its life. Or if it's not the winner, it's gonna be the person that they at some point sell it to. That's what these trucks are meant for. Also a show truck, but it still has the ability to do what it was made to do. And that is tow insanely crazy amounts of weight. You could pull down a house with this thing if you wanted to. Again, performance, nothing done. Bone stock Cummins. Bone stock 6.7 Cummins. It has a ton of torque. It's not very fast. It's a very big truck. So you're not gonna race people on the highway like you would in your 12 valve that has 1,000 horsepower. But if you wanna do performance modifications, that is all on you. Wheels and tires. Let's talk about it. We have 24-inch American Force dually wheels. Normally we'll do the super dualies on Fords, but on the Rams, I don't think I've ever done a super dually in the front. Super dually basically means that they give you a deep lip front wheel, and that's only if you're lifting the truck really high up. If you put a super dually on a really low truck, a low dually, you're gonna rip off your front bumper. So that's why we have the dualies, the normal dualies in the front with 2-inch spacers to get a little bit of poke. We also have 2-inch spacers on top of the adapters, and we're missing a lug nut cap in the back.
Wow, nice. Good enough. Good.
It's okay. Listen, we finished this truck literally 30 minutes ago. Rolled it out of the shop, but we needed to film because I go away next week and I need to take this video for you guys. But it's gonna go back to the shop. We'll get that lug nut cap on. 24-inch gloss black and milled American Force dually wheels with billet caps. Then we have Nito Ridge Grappler tires. These are 35-inch and they do not touch. There is no spacing in between the wheels whatsoever. Very close. So this thing looks very full. It just ate a big, big meal. Gloss black painted, Cummins emblems. But other than that, guys, I think we touched on everything on this truck. We can hop in the interior real quick. So obviously it is a limited, it does have the power steps. And while we're in here, let's hit the switch on the side over here. Take a look outside. So we have a total of 18 LGND white high power LED rock lights that are available on our website, or you can come down to the lab and have us install them for you. But this has 2 in each wheel well, 2 in the front, 2 in the back, 2 on each side, underneath the front and the back door on each side, and then a couple down the center of the truck so that this thing is completely lit up when you have that switch on. Back inside, running out of daylight. It's only 4 o'clock. Gets dark here way too early in the winter in New England. All right, so fully loaded, limited. You have the large vertical screen. You have your digital rear view mirror camera that you can turn off and have a regular rear view. They updated the dash to be fully digital, so no more gauge clusters on these trucks, or at least a limited trim. You have a super nice wood grain, black wood grain that you have on your upper dash, and then also your door panels. Your back seats recline, of course. It is a mega cab. The whole reason for that mega cab, that extended cab, is just to have a little bit more room so that your back passengers can lean back a little bit. And then you have storage space if your seats are up. Plenty of leg room back here. You can fit whoever it is that you want. I hope you can fit somebody up to 7 feet tall, but point is you won't have a problem fitting anyone that you need back there, or any luggage or cargo, because you can fold the seats down and have it completely flat back there. Front seats, no massage seats. It's not a Ford. No big moonroof that goes all the way from the front to the back of the cab, because Ram doesn't offer that. Eventually I hope they will, because I don't know why they wouldn't. Their 1500s do have it. Doesn't really make sense to me. But does have a sunroof, does have every single option that you can get. I'm not a Ram salesman. I'm not gonna go over every single button on the interior, but when you come here to Connecticut, I'll walk you through everything and how to use it. So another thing is, these things have an insane amount of storage space. You have, once you slide your cup holders back, you have all of your room under there. You have your wireless charging pad right here. You have a little secret storage right here. You have your cup holders. You have your coin storage, and also a little bit more storage right there. You have your top of your center console, and then you have the bottom of your center console. You can put up this wall to separate things that are inside your center console. Now, if you put that wall down, it's completely clear from the front all the way to inside your center console. So it's pretty cool. Again, not a Ram salesman, but I could be. You also have your upper dash storage, and also your glove box. And then you have like 8 cup holders. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 with the armrest that comes down in the center. You have 12 cup holders in this freaking thing. It's crazy. Just a gorgeous interior overall. Super usable truck. If you want to tow, if you want to go on a road trip, if you want to look good just driving around in your little town or big town or city, it's probably not the best thing for a city because of how big that butt is, but gorgeous truck overall. And if you guys were to, well, for one lucky person it will come true, but for any of you, if you can imagine what it would be like to be in this seat after flying out to Connecticut, and you just signed the title and you're sitting in it and you're like, wow, this is actually happening. That is gonna happen to one lucky person. Let me hop out and I will explain. So guys, LGND 40 runs from 12/1, December 1st, 2023 to 12/25, Christmas Day, 2023. It's 25 days long. That's all you got. You got just over 3 weeks to get entered for this thing. Now, LGNDSupplyCo.com, you can get entered there. You can learn all about our past winners and our past giveaways. If you click on any of our past winners on our past winners page, you're gonna be brought to a new page that has a whole bunch of info, including a video that links back to our YouTube channel that you're on right now watching this video. So if you click on our channel right below this video, LGND Supply on YouTube, you will see all of our past winner vlogs of the times that we've given these trucks and cars to people, random people just like you, spent a full day with them, and that's exactly what's gonna happen to one lucky person with this truck right here. LGND 39 is still going on when I'm making this video. We're about a week from the deadline, but in 2 weeks, because it takes a week to get the winner back from our sweepstakes agency, in about 2 weeks from now, when I'm making this video, we're gonna have the winner who we don't know yet and won't know in general when we get that winner, because people are like, oh, it's a friend, it's a family. No, it's not. Complete strangers. We're gonna meet somebody for the first time ever, hand them the keys, sign the title, sign a bill of sale that says $0 on it, give them a $150,000 truck and a check for $50,000 and the keys. So it's pretty crazy that we do this every single month. But again, this one's 25 days. Super, super short giveaway. Last giveaway of 2023. Last chance for you to get in the winner circle for LGND in 2023. And again, it's a big milestone for us, guys. 40 giveaways. We've been doing this for 5 years. In February of 2024, it will be exactly 5 years since we started doing LGND, which is absolutely crazy to me. 40 giveaways in the book after this one. I mean, it's just uphill from here. We're gonna do shorter and shorter and shorter giveaways, and we're gonna be giving back to more and more and more people. So the more that you guys support us, the more that you actually continue to enter these giveaways. I mean, I hope that we're pleasing most of you with the trucks that we're doing. Most of these trucks I just do because I think it looks good. Most of the public likes my style. Some of them don't. Some of them really have strong opinions. So guys, 25 days, all you have, the whole entire giveaway is $1 equals 1 entry, besides the promotion periods that you might see where we offer 2 times entries, double entries. We went back to what we were doing when we first started, which was $1 equals 1 entry, and 2 times entries was the highest entry multiplier that you can get. We, at one point, were doing 10x, 20x, 20x, and 25x were the highest entry multipliers that we ever offered. And giveaway to giveaway, you can change the rules. Once you set the rules for a giveaway and a giveaway starts, you cannot change them. So like once one giveaway ends, if something didn't work too well, we can change it for the next giveaway. The thing is that most people are so accustomed to that 10x, 20x, 5x, all these crazy entry multipliers, that at this point they're like, if I'm only getting 2x now, it's affecting my odds. But no, $1 equals 1 entry, the whole entire giveaway means that everybody's getting the same entries for every dollar spent. Now, when we were running 10x entries, you might not have noticed, but 10x entries was the lowest entry multiplier that we ran. And then we ran 20x as a promotion period. 10x entries, if it's ran the whole entire giveaway and everybody's getting that, then it's the same thing as $1 equals 1 entry. It's called ratios, guys. So people need to open their eyes up to the giveaway industry and see that there's a lot of people that are really just out for the money and don't care about the customer. There are people that will reset their timers on their websites day after day after day saying that a promotion is ending when there is no promotion ending. We're the most transparent and honest company in the giveaway industry, by far. You will not see another owner hop onto the camera and talk like I'm talking. And that is a guarantee. On top of that, you guys can get entered for free. You can get entered for free by mailing in a postcard that says why you want to win the truck, and you get a few entries for every single postcard that you do. Or you can purchase something, if you want to purchase something, and get entered with $1 equals 1 entry. For every single dollar you spend, you get an entry. And again, promotion periods, if you get entered during a promotion period, you're gonna get 2 entries for every dollar. So choose the way you want to get entered. Just know that if you're purchasing, you're supporting, you're making it happen. If you're getting entered for free, you're not helping the cause whatsoever, but you still have a chance to win if you enter for free. Another thing to touch note on is that taxes. So recently we stopped doing cash on top and showing you guys the cash for a few reasons. One of them is, yes, I carry a pistol on me everywhere I go, but it's not the smartest thing to walk around and go to all these different spots that we go to shoot, to wherever we are with $50,000 cash, real cash, because everybody was complaining when we used fake cash all the way in the beginning, and the whole reason was so we don't get jumped or robbed. And then we started using real cash, and we're using real cash in the videos, driving around with $50,000 for a good 30 giveaways. Yeah, people didn't really mention that it's fake cash anymore, but at the same time, like, we have the chance that something could really happen, something bad. So likelihood of something happening, the odds are a little too high for my liking. So stopped it because of that, for one. But more importantly, the taxes that everybody seems to misunderstand, this is how taxes work. When you win a prize from any giveaway company, if it's a legally registered and bonded giveaway through a sweepstakes agency, then the winner of that giveaway will have to pay income tax on their winnings. The total approximate retail value of the giveaway is what you're gonna pay tax on. So let's say that it's $130,000, which this one I believe is $130,000. Don't quote me on that. It's either 130 or 135. That's comprised of 2 things. You have the truck value, which is book value, and then you have the money that's put on top. So if it's total of $130,000, you're paying tax on that when tax season comes around, which 130K, the average tax bracket is like 30%. You're gonna pay up to 30%, maybe a little bit more on taxes just to keep your prize. Now, if a giveaway company doesn't give enough money on top of your prize, then you're going to have to pay out of your own pocket just to keep the vehicle that you won. So I've seen many situations where people will sell the vehicle because the giveaway company didn't give them enough cash to cover the taxes. Our truck comes with a check for $50,000. We're not doing no money on top anymore. It's the same thing. Now, if you thought that you were gonna get that cash and hide it from the IRS or whatever you wanted to do with it, You wouldn't be able to do that because it's either way going on your income. So even though you have that cash, maybe you don't deposit into your savings or your checking account, you still have that cash and it's reported. So whether you use it or you don't use it, you're still gonna get taxed on that. So the 50K is now being awarded in the form of a check. It's safer for us. We don't show the cash or flaunt it in our ads anymore, but you're still getting $50,000, and it would need to be deposited into your bank account because it's a check, just like you would need to do with the cash anyways, because, I mean, you don't need to deposit it, but you'd be reporting on it, so you might as well put it into your bank account, let it sit there, go in a savings account, whatever it is. But the whole point here is that if you don't have anything to your name and you got entered and you won, you would be able to keep it. Now, if you go spend that 50K and you know you can recoup it in 2 months, 3 months, or before tax season comes around, by all means, go spend it, go crazy. But we're suggesting that you keep it. If you're not sure if you can make the money back, if you were to spend it, keep that 50K until tax season comes around, because you're gonna want it. Otherwise, you're gonna spend it, you don't have any money to pay the taxes on it, you're gonna end up selling the truck, and if you really like the truck, we don't want you to have to sell the truck just because you spent the money that we gave you for taxes. So that's how taxes work. That's how the giveaway works. That's pretty much everything. LGND 40 is live, guys. You only have until Christmas Day. If you want the truck, if you like the truck even a little bit, I suggest you click that link right below this video in the description, lgndsupplyco.com, and get entered before Christmas Day. Happy holidays, guys. Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah. I'll see you next overview.